We all go through situations. But man, you feel me? I done got fired from my job during holiday season, Christmas time, man. You feel me? So for those of y'all that don't know, I had made a post or whatever, letting people know, what I'm saying? Trying to give God the glory, man, at the end of the day. Because like I say, man, God is in control of everything. But at the end of the day, man, I had got a job in Ford Motor Company through a lady I never met before. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say God put people and angels in your way. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you entertain strangers. But it's a whole blessing, man. I got blessed. Got a job referral. Y'all know Ford Motor Company is top job, like one of the top jobs out here in Detroit. You feel me? Lady I never seen, met, shook hands before, got me a referral. You know what I'm saying? Got me in a job. Y'all know how they do. They work you the little 90 days, you get hired in. I worked the 90 days, man. So they put me on paid administrative leave after I get through the 90 days and work the 90 days. I'm talking about worked it good too. Could have got awards and all type of stuff, you feel me? I came in the door headstrong, you feel me? Bro, get to the 90 days, man. They put me on paid administrative leave for a whole month, literally for a whole month. Paid me full check, bro. Sit at home. Something popped up on my background. You know how that goes. So I want to say, bro, well, literally December 18th, a week before Christmas, man, they called my phone and said, yeah, we effective immediately. We let you go. It's unsatisfactory of the background check. And I remind you, when they did the background check, they sent me an email. They called me, told me put me on paid administrative leave, told me wait for the email, and don't come back to work until I handle whatever it is on the email. I get the email, and I'll show you. I'll put it in the video. It say pass. Green letters. It say completed and passed. You feel me? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm good. I'm about to go right back to work, get hired in. Nope. They called me literally a week before Christmas. Told me, oh, we unsatisfactory of the background check after it said pass. He said effective immediately, we letting you go. And I'm like, wow, a week before Christmas. Like, so any of y'all can relate to that whole situation, man. It's just wild. Like how they do you. They work you for them little, don't give you no type of legitimate reason of why they, you know what I'm saying, getting rid of you. And to tell you background check, unsatisfactory, just some stupid stuff, man. Just to not hire you in and give you that benefit. But my reason I'm telling the story is, mark my words and see how God turned this whole situation around in my favor. Cause that just don't make sense. It's wild, it's crazy. The union called me, you know what I'm saying? They getting it. And then I'm not the only one they did this to. They said they did it to like over 100 other people, you feel me? Just cut loose like that, you know what I'm saying? That's just wrong, you know? I was living my life doing good, man. Y'all could have let me doing what I was doing before y'all bothered me. So with that being said, I did what any man with the same drive and ambition that I got would do. I went straight and renewed my forklift license immediately. Took the class, like they fired me like Wednesday, Thursday, man. I'm talking about Saturday, I was at the place taking the class again. And now I'm trying to figure out, how we gonna do this with unemployment, you feel me? Cause they be pulling their whole little 1-2, man. This is just a whole, man, if y'all know Michigan unemployment, they nonsense. And they got a class action lawsuit where they talking about overpayments and they trying to garnish people checks and they taxes and all this other wild stuff, man. Cause they talking about people getting paid for COVID in 2020 and all this other stuff. Man, I ain't never seen no COVID money. I ain't never had none of that COVID money, so I ain't gotta worry about them. But they definitely just be on nonsense, man, when it comes to unemployment. Give you a runaround for sure. Well, family, that's a true fact, true story. And it's a sad reality that's going on around the world right now as we speak. These big corporate jobs, man, Ford Motor Company or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not to just name them GM, because GM just laid off and just fired like 100 some over, you know what I'm saying, a whole, but I don't know the exact number, but it was over 100 people that they just up and randomly fired at the end of their shift, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even tell you how they feel, but as far as on my situation, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can agree, and probably a lot of y'all done already been through that whole situation where these jobs, they give you a probation period, they tell you, okay, yeah, you're going to be attempt to hire, and you work a certain amount of days, and then if you work those certain amount of days successfully, we'll hire you in. So with that being said, like I say, they worked me a good 90 days, almost 4 months, you feel me? I'm talking about I had perfect attendance and never was late, was never missed a day because they stressed it out that was their biggest issue was attendance, you feel me? And to make sure you come to work and learn the job. So I came, learned the job, I'm talking about got a award, you feel me? A 6,400 award for performance, you know what I'm saying? all of that good stuff. Worked a good 90 days, solidified my position at the job just for them to turn around and call me one day and tell me, don't come to work. Something came up on your background. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. You feel me? Now, remind y'all, before I even started working, before I even hit that line and start working, they already did a background check and seen my record. So what was so different 3 months later now that y'all didn't see the first time? You feel what I'm saying? I say they told me they put me on paid administrative leave and not to come to work and to handle whatever it is on my background or whatever. And then, that's when they could figure out whatever, the situation. So, like I say, from that call for about a month straight, I was on paid administrative leave, still getting my same pay or whatever every week. I had to wait, I want to say about like another week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. They finally sent the email, and it was some type of little company, Advantage Group or something like that or whatever, where I had to go make an account and, basically keep update of my background check. And so within like a week or two after that, they sent me another email saying, in blue letters, that it was completed and passed. You feel me? So I'm thinking I'm good. You feel me? I'm like, okay, I'm about to go back to work in a minute because y'all already did a background check before I even started working. So y'all already seen my background, and my background is non-violent. I don't have nothing, no type of nothing on my criminal history where I hurt anybody or nothing like that. And if y'all know, man, there's people in Ford Motor Company that unalive people. Like, let's just be real. All I had was a little weapons charge. I got caught in the car with a gun in the car. You know what I'm saying? Unlawfully. That's it. I never did nothing with a gun. I was just here. It was in the car for protection or whatever you want to, but it was nothing malicious or no type of situation like that. For y'all to just be making it seem like it's just such a bad background. And so the vice president of the UAW, they've been calling me, keeping in touch with me, and I thank God for that. You feel me? But they was very disappointed. They was not happy with what I told them that Ford said and why they fired me. The vice president guy called me. He said, like, they didn't give you no specific reason. I said, no, this was actually while I was at the forklift class renewing my license. He called me to verify. He said, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it's crazy, man. This lady, the lady who I got the job through, I never met this lady a day in my life. It is my homeboy's grandmother, but for her to go out her way, the way she's been going out and looking out for me, man, that just shows me that it's God working. You hear me? Like, she real life, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, she real life treat me like I'm her own grandson. You know what I'm saying? And never even seen me before. Like, even behind all of this, she still like going hard behind me. You know what I'm saying? As if I'm her real grandson. You feel me? So like I say, that's what I was saying in making this video. You gotta be careful on how you entertain strangers, and you never know who God is sending to be your angel, or you know what I'm saying? And so she been putting in leg work for me behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Getting me plugged in with the UAW president, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the union for the company or whatever. And they do their job. They do their job, depending on who you dealing with, they definitely will break their neck for you and pull some strings and get you together. So I wind up getting the email. It said pass. I'm thinking everything good, and then like a week before Christmas, December 18th, exactly, they called me and said, effective immediately, I'm fired, you know what I'm saying? And said unsatisfactory of the background check. So when I talked to the vice president of the UAW, he was irritated. He was very pissed about that situation. And he said, they didn't give you a specific reason on why they fire you? I said, no. They said unsatisfactory of the background check. He said, oh yeah, this pisses me off. And he started putting in leg work and making calls for me on my behalf, And then he told me, he said, yeah, man, I'm gonna do what I can and try to get your job back, man, so you and your family can have a nice Christmas, I mean, and he definitely been keeping in touch with me. He just text me again the other day. He said, hey man, did the job or the union call you? I said, no. Immediately, like within the same minute, he said, thanks for the fast response. I'm making calls now. And then he hit me back and said the international UAW is putting in grievances on my case. And yeah, I say, oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. So I'm saying all that to say this, man. I'm making this video because all I'm saying is, y'all, mark my words. When this situation turns about and everything turns around, I guarantee you, Lord, mark my words, this situation is going to turn out in my favor. I guarantee you. And that's my whole purpose here on Testimonies Revealed, is to reveal testimonies, man, and give God the glory at the end of the day, because I know God definitely did not just bless me with this whole opportunity just for it to get wiped up under my feet like that. And I put in all this work, and I'm just doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the whole right path, and for it to get wiped out like that, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper, y'all. You hear me? And at the end of the day, like I say, we are overcome by the testimony. You feel me? By the power of our testimony. So my testimony could probably help somebody else, man. Help one of y'all that's gonna watch this, because I know at the end of the day, I'm not the only one that's dealing with this. I know I'm not the only one that ain't dealt with this. I know some of y'all that probably dealt with it or is dealing with it right now, man. These companies do this. They work you these little 90 days for this little probation period, and they get you to the point where it's about to hire. They supposed to hire you in. You a good worker, and they, you know what I'm saying, just to not give you the benefits, they fire you and hire a whole another set of people coming straight from the temp agency. You feel me? Just to get them, just to get bare minimum, but make you work. You know what I'm saying? Give them the bare minimum, but make you come in here giving your all. And so with that, another thing with that being said, when this came about, you know, one of my homeboys hit me up with the information with a guy that got a program called Flip the Script, I guess, because he understands that this goes on, you know what I'm saying? So he got a whole program where he's trying to teach guys skill trades, you know what I'm saying? Welding and different stuff like that. So I'm gonna definitely hit that guy up, man, and see what that situation is, because these jobs firing us because of our background, man. You feel me? That ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got the wrong perception about the person or whatever. Y'all coming at me as if because I have a background, like take you as a bad person, and I'm not a bad person, you know, just made a wrongful mistake at the end of the day, you know, did ignorant to the law. So like I said, I'm making this video, man, here on Testimonies Revealed, man, to give God the glory at the end of the day, man, and just point proven, just let y'all know, bro, watch, just follow along with me and watch how this situation turn out, man, at the end of the day. And we all overcome by this power of our testimony at the end of the day, and I know my testimony, something good is gonna come out of this situation. And like I say, I'm gonna be able to get God the glory here on Testimonies Revealed. So y'all follow along, stay tuned, lock in, like the video, man, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I upload, you will be notified. You feel me? So, hey, man, just take my word for it. I guarantee you, man. And I know one of y'all, I know somebody is going through the same situation, man. Like I say, if you're going through the same situation, man, go ahead and let me know what city or state you in, man. And hey, man, share your situation, man. Because at the end of the day, this platform is I'm trying to get a voice for the unheard, man. You feel me? For the people that's going through it, man. And like I said, that don't have the platform or don't have the guts to build a platform to give God the glory or reveal your testimony, man. Hit me up, man. Go ahead, hit me up on my Instagram, my Facebook. Facebook is Will Davis, man. My Instagram is MpackwillTv. You hear me? So y'all go ahead, tap in, man. All my social medias, you can hit me up, man. Let me know your testimony, man. Hey, man, I'll give you a platform. We can go ahead and share our testimonies together, man. Because that's what we here. That's what we here for, the fellowship. Give God the glory, man, and live life and enjoy life. You hear me? So, hey, man, we here to help each other. So I'm here to help you. You can help me. We can help each other. But like the video up, man, and I'll be back on another jointation. You hear me?